gorgeous? Does that funk have you feeling stuck? Have you questioning your purpose, or even yet having you asking if your best years are behind you? Girl, you have zero obligation to stay in that funk. This podcast is for women who want to get the funk out of here, who want to play bigger, ask for more, and step out of mediocrity. Imagine a life filled with lots of energy, excitement, and filled with spunk instead of that funk. This is the Unfunk Your Mind podcast. I'm your host, Crystal. Let's go! Welcome back to the Unfunk Your Mind podcast. If you're tuning in for the first time, here's the deal. It's all about taking action to unfunk your mind. Knowledge is power, but action is what sparks change. Every month, I drop a fresh episode with a fun, action-packed assignment. Most of the time, it's stuff you already know, but might have tucked away under the rug, so to speak. Our mission? To unfunk your mind and get you moving. After all, you can't steer a parked car, right? So let's dive in and get unfunked. Last month, I had the pleasure of staying at this fantastic resort for a couple of nights. It had everything you could dream of in a getaway. Spotless room, cozy beds, and a pool the kids just loved. They couldn't get enough of. Oh, and the cherry on top? We snagged a huge discount because it was the hotel's off-season. But beyond all the amenities, what truly made our stay unforgettable were the employees. You guessed it. Their dedication to going above and beyond for every guest lifted my spirits. And it wasn't just me. Their extra effort created a positive ripple effect throughout the resort, keeping the vibe high and the energy electric. One standout example of their exceptional service, it happened while we were waiting for our food. After our waitress took our order, the chef surprised us with a delightful treat. For the adults, it was a fresh strawberry from their garden, sprinkled with goat cheese and a drizzle of local honey, all served as a single exquisite bite on a spoon. And he didn't forget about the kids. Each of them got their own little spoonful with a few fun spaghetti noodles. The kids were thrilled that the chef included them, and that one bite left my husband and me eagerly anticipating our main course. And this was just one of the many special moments during our stay. Their thoughtful gestures truly went above and beyond, making our quick getaway incredibly memorable and brightening the entire experience. Imagine being handed the keys to a charming boutique hotel. It's yours to own and run. Now picture the hotel's vibe reflecting your attitude, the attitude you carry most of the time. Would your attitude create a warm, welcoming atmosphere? Or would it be more like a place where your guests feel they'd be better off checking in at a kiosk because you're too busy for them? Would your attitude show that you genuinely care and go above and beyond? Or would it come across as distant and transactional, just checking in guests and rushing to the next task? And by now you know that your attitude shapes your actions. When was the last time you went above and beyond for someone without expecting anything in return? You've heard it before, but maybe this time it will really sink in. Giving of yourself. Your talents, your gifts, your wisdom, your donations, that special thing you can offer. It's the rocket fuel for your soul, giving what you have to offer. Sure, a little self-care is like premium fuel, but the true way to supercharge your energy is by giving to others. It is genuine rocket fuel that lasts. It always makes me laugh when people take vacations to re-energize and reset, only to come home feeling like they need a vacation from their vacation. While that burst of energy is fleeting, the kind that takes you from just full to fulfilled comes from giving to others. This lasting energy comes from a different source, one that's only tapped into by acts of generosity. And don't brush off those opportunities when they come, thinking they're too small. What might seem like a small gesture to you could be of immense importance or significance to someone else. It could be as simple as complimenting a colleague or employee you pass by every day, giving a bottle of water to the guy standing on the street corner in the scorching heat, or bringing a card to the cashier who rings up your groceries each week thanking them. Step away from the hustle and bustle of your daily life and take a moment to sprinkle a little bit of what you have to offer into someone else's life. And guess what? When you give of yourself and see someone's excitement or pleasure, research shows you'll feel that joy as well, that same pleasure. Think about that. You actually feel their pleasure too. Researchers even have a name for this: vicarious reward. And there's even more. Even when you just witness something positive happening to someone else, you vicariously feel their pleasure too. So when you give to others or go above and beyond for someone else, you not only affect that person, you get a reward too. And if someone happens to witness it, they too will get pleasure. By your simple act of giving, it will inspire others to give, creating a ripple effect where we all experience more vicarious rewards while doing good deeds for others. How amazing does that sound for everyone? This happens to me often, even when I'm not the one giving. I can watch someone else's act of generosity, like at the resort, and feel lit up by their kindness, even if it's directed at someone else other than me. Think about those moments when a nonprofit, let's say, pays off a mortgage for someone in need. Watching the recipient swell with joy and tears, you might find yourself tearing up too. This vicarious reward thing is real. So for your action assignment, ask God, the universe, or whatever you believe in to put someone or several someones in your path this month who need your help. Someone who needs something only you can give. When you take action, watch your energy soar. And there's another important piece to this giving. It's called cognitive empathy. Essentially, it means putting yourself in the shoes of another person. According to research from the University of Arizona, cognitive empathy is the key ingredient in triggering compassion. When you give, it's not about expecting something in return, though somewhere down the line, a positive outcome is likely. But rather, it's about giving from a place of genuine compassion. By imagining yourself in the other person's situation, you train yourself to be more compassionate. Yes, you can train yourself to be more compassionate. Using cognitive empathy to cultivate compassion allows you to give from your heart. When I talk about this, I'm speaking to myself as much as I am to all of you. It's a reminder to practice empathy and compassion in your daily lives, understanding that these qualities not only benefit others, but also enrich your own experiences. Compassionate giving is the authentic action that truly demonstrates your care for others. Your heart and mind know when you are compassionately giving too, right? When you take action from this place, it takes you to a different level. And you know that I love the concept of compounding. Just imagine if everyone compassionately gave to someone else without any judgment or without any expectation of anything in return. I envision it would elevate the vibe of your community, much like the atmosphere of a great hotel. It would uplift attitudes and propel energy to new heights, I feel certain. The ripple effect of compassionate giving can transform not only individuals, but entire communities, creating a positive cycle of kindness and goodwill. And one last crucial point to remember: keep a check on your thoughts. Your thoughts, your attitude are your choice. Sometimes when you consider giving, your mind drifts to thoughts like, oh, is that fair? Or something like, I work so hard, so why should I give away my time or money to someone else? In July, let go of those thoughts. Set aside your judge's robe and embrace compassionate empathy, because we've all learned that things aren't always as they appear. Unless, of course, you were born a psychic who can see into everyone's lives. Release the need to know every detail of someone's story before deciding to give to them. You can tackle this July action assignment with wholehearted generosity. Don't do it halfway or just to check it off a list. You're better than that. You've expressed a desire for more energy, over the top, next level energy that's permanent, here to stay. Giving to others with genuine compassion and empathy will bring that energy into your life in ways you can't even imagine. This July, the action assignment will prove to you that unfunking your mind is not always just about you. Yes, it's about what you have to offer and sprinkling that into the lives of someone who needs it. Taking action. So challenge yourself to give wholeheartedly without holding back, knowing that your actions have the power to transform not only you, but others. All right, ladies, it's time to take action and embrace this July assignment. Let's make this a habit that continues far into the future, enriching not only your energy levels, but also shaping the woman you aspire to be. Happy July, everybody. Let's go.
Hi, ladies. Thanks for tuning into my mom's podcast, but I wanted to let you know she is not a doctor, not a psychologist, but just my mom, encouraging you to get back to the basics with lots of action. Oh, and to help you, unfunk your mind.
Before you go, Superwoman, I'd love it if you took a little action for me. Like subscribe to my podcast and leave a review. Also, share the episode with a friend. And as a thank you, hit up my website, unfunkyourmind.com. That's right, unfunkyourmind.com to grab free journal prompts. Okay, ladies, now is the time to go unfunk your mind. Play bigger and ask for more. Open the door to possibility and cancel playing small. So get up and go.